Constantino. ¿Qué huele? Pound for pound.
Little Giant Boxing.
George Kambosos, George, Maxi Hughes is the next fight, July 22. Talk to me, what do you think about Maxi Hughes?
Yeah, Maxi Hughes is a good fighter. He's a good English fighter, #1 rated at the moment. And I'm excited for that fight.
Do you think what was that? Do you think he's at your level?
No, he's not at my level. He's not at my level, and that's no disrespect to him. At the end of the day, we chose Maxi Hughes for the fight. He's a good fighter, like I said. It's no disrespect, but if I see the holes, and he will think that he sees holes because of the Haney fights. You're not Devin Haney, mate. You're Maxi Hughes, and I can't wait to get it on.
George, obviously coming out 2 back-to-back losses. How much did you learn from those fights from Devin Haney, from being back in your hometown in a big arena? Take away from
well, you can see already with just a little entree, man, how much sharper I am, fighter I am, and just a better boxer, better on my feet, better all round. I've been able to really sit back and add more artillery to the game, sit more and love the sport, and watch so much more footage from all different fights. And I'm a better fighter. Don't judge me on a loss to a guy like Devin Haney. I didn't lose to, like I said, Joe Blow from 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
I lost to Devin Haney, who's an elite guy. You learn from these. You learn from the losses. You become a better fighter, and that's what I intend on doing July 22. Not just winning. I'm out here in America making sacrifices to make a statement, emphatic statement, take this guy out.
Talk about those sacrifices, because I understand you're away from your family. You're having camp here in LA, and that's like next level stuff.
Yeah, look, this is where I started. This is where I was, leading up to becoming champion. I came to the US. I came to LA. I went into the hard-ass gyms. I sparred everybody. I started to build my name up. I was running these streets, not in any other way, but running the streets literally on the road work. You know what I mean? So I worked so hard till I got to the top of the world of boxing and became champion of the world. So this is where I had to go back to. I had to make that sacrifice, be away from my kids and family. Camps aren't cheap, but to get to that next level, you got to be here, and that's where we're at.
George, you're obviously in the hottest division in boxing.
Yep.
How do you feel that? Obviously, there's a lot of great fights here, a lot of big money fights.
Yep.
It's very lucrative. Who's like the #1 guy that you're like, I have my target on this guy?
Maxi Hughes right now. That's all I got. That's my eyes and my focus on Maxi Hughes. But again, yeah, it's a great division. I love this division. I'm very proud to have been at the top of this division not so long ago. And our plan is to destroy Maxi Hughes, make a statement, and then move on to the big names. Lomachenko is a guy that we were meant to fight a long time ago. I think it makes a lot of sense me and him in a big stadium fight. Me and Gervonta Davis, Shakur Stevenson, all these guys. They're great names, they're big names, they're former champions, and that's what I want. Fight the best of the best, the elite, and that's what boxing fans got to respect.
What do you think about that tag fight? Tag Ryan?
It's a good fight. The rehydration clause is a bit of a, as a fighter, I would never do that, ever. Put a rehydration clause. It's just not right. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Ryan signed up to it. I've got a lot of respect for Ryan, I've got a lot of respect for Tank. And he looked good. He landed the shots. He picked his shots, and took him out. He's a great fighter.
Obviously, George, no disrespect to any other Australian fighter, but how does it feel that you put Australian boxing back on the map on the world level?
It's good, man. It's good. This fight is not only an IBF eliminator to get us back to another IBF title shot. It's an IBO world title. Now, the IBO, we know, it's not recognised as the top 4, but I got the top 4 at home, plus the ring magazine sitting there. To add this one to the collection, it's never been done in Australian boxing. No one in their house has all the belts sitting in their house. That's why I've got extreme security in my house, because there's only a one of one in Australia. So it's a great moment, great feeling. But again, I feel the country on my back. I feel Australia, I feel Greece on my back. And that motivates me. But again, that's all in the past. That's done and dusted. Now we're moving to more legacy. I want to continue building my legacy, and that's why we're here. That's why we saw with Top Rank. Continued our relationship with Develop Entertainment, brought on my company for promotions, and we're here to continue making noise and build the legacy. I want to be world champion again. I will be world champion again.
What's the long-term meaning for you? Coming back, obviously, you want to get the world champion, but what's the big? I see like a bigger picture with it. Like you're thinking like years ahead.
For me, world champion again, world champion, and then we'll assess the guys in division who's there, and look at doing mega fights again. I've done stadium fights. It's unbelievable, and I have the biggest name in Australian boxing to be able to do that. I think it's something that I want to achieve. But again, a mega fight in Greece, and I go like Lomachenko myself in Greece would be huge. There's so many big fights, and then eventually move up. If there's noise at 140 and there's an opportunity, we'll take that opportunity as well.
And lastly, what do you think about Teofimo Lopez' performance over?
It was a good performance. You know, Josh Taylor, I feel gave him too much respect. Maybe the weight was a little bit too hard at that stage. So, you know, he gave him too much respect. He just did his thing, gave him the confidence, and as soon as you give confidence to a guy like Teofimo Lopez, they're going to have a field day, and that's what he did. He boxed well, he picked his shots, he was able to land, and with all the best to both them guys. Great fight. I watched it. I was a fan of the fight, and we'll see what they do next. I know Josh can move up. It's close to his TO, so he's tired, but I'm sure he'll be back.
Obviously, Teofimo retired. Do you think he really retired, or do you think?
No, I think he'll be back. Like I was saying to another interviewer, that he'll be back. He talks about he wasn't happy with the money getting paid, what he got paid, and he needs more money, and he wants 100 million, which is never ever going to happen, ever. That's not every heavyweight says that kind of money, so you ain't going to get that, mate. But when the money dries up, yeah, I think he'll definitely be back. But like I said, I wish him all the best with the outside stuff. But inside the ring, inside the sport of boxing, there'll never be peace between me and him. It's always going to be war. And like I said, if you want to do it again, I'll see you again.
Do you think no matter what, if he comes back, you guys need to run that back? Because obviously,
no matter what, I think that I beat him. I took his belt, I beat him fair and square. So the ball's in his court. If he really wants to get it done and it makes sense, maybe he can come all the way to Australia. Like I went to his backyard, or we can do it somewhere else in Greece or somewhere else. We can do it. But I took that W, so I'm in no rush to fight him again. I didn't lose to him, I beat him. Different Devin Haney, when he beat me, I had the rematch there, I wanted it straight away. I said, give it to me the next day. And that's the kind of fighter I am, so it's up to him. If they want it and his team and whatever, start to push through it, then we can talk.
Speaking of 100 million, Yellow just signed a 3-fight deal for 100 million. Looks like Charlo. What do you think about that, Malay?
Yeah, look, man, Canelo is the face of boxing. He's the face, and he's the guy that, you know, brings in the money. So it's a lot of money and a lot of, a lot of noise from PBC too. So I'm looking forward to seeing who the official guy is. I don't know, it's Jamal Charlo or Benavides or who we're going to fight. Yeah, so Jamal, yeah. So I'm looking forward to seeing who it is.
Speaking about the Charlos, Jermell Charlos fighting another Australian. Hopefully in the near future, Tim Tszyu. What do you think about that fight?
It's a good fight. Obviously, sitting this beat Ocampo. Look, Ocampo's not a big name, as you know him in the US, but it's a good performance. Took him out like he had to do, and that's the next fight for them. They got to get it on. He's got to see him, and they got to settle it in the ring. Just like myself and Lopez, to settle in the ring, all the belts. Charlo and Tszyu have to settle in the ring. He's done his thing. He's went back after the postponement. He's had 2 fights. Respect there. And now in the ring, they're going to have to do it. Charlo can't walk away from this. If he walks away from it, then it's not a good look at all.
All right, George, anything you want to get off your chest? Let the people know. You look like you can make weight tomorrow. You look like
I'm in good shape. I'm in very good shape. I've been working extremely hard. I brought in, a dietitian into this camp. Me and my coach, Chris, were putting extreme works. I've got other team in Australia as well that put in a lot of work. My father doing everything behind the scenes. And everything's ready. Everything is. I'll fight this guy right now. Tell him to come right now. Let's do it.
All right. Thank you, George. Thank you.
Little Giant Boxing.